everyone. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
So this is Palkashwani, and today we have gathered here for having a group discussion on a very thoughtful topic. Is it necessary to enforce uniform for the school children? So according to my opinion, yes, it is very necessary to enforce a uniform for the school children because it is a symbol of unity and it is a symbol of discipline. Because if talk about the history and enforcement of the school uniforms, so school uniforms are believed to be in a practice from the 16th century in United Kingdom. And if talk about the first school who implemented the school uniforms, and that school was the Christ Hospital School, who implemented the school uniform in the England firstly in 1552. And if talk about the objectives and advantages of school uniform, so when all children wears the same uniform in the school, then no one student looks like a poor or a rich. A uniform brings all students on the same level, and students also realize that they have a same level and equality in the front of educational organization. So that's all about my opinion.
Yeah, but I'm strongly against that. It is not necessary to enforce the uniform. It is a burden to the parents who buy the clothes or the set of the clothes for for their children. And as the researchers and the experts says that for the uniform, it is do not improve the academic grades of the children, and it is not important for the social outcome and the reduce discrimination as well as the crime. So, in my opinion, it is not necessary to enforce the schooling uniform.
But I agree with you that it is poor people are not able to buy their clothes of 2-3 times the uniform. So the government should avoid this problem by taking measures of enforcing law that all schools should provide free uniform for all the children. That measure can be taken from government also.
Yeah, I am partially agree with your points, but what about the private schools? Private schools are belonging from their own rules and regulations. Then how can they set their rules and regulations for the children? If you talk about the government school, then government school can enforce the uniform. But what about the private?
In some private schools there is a facility to the poor children that the schools only give the uniforms to the poor students. They take a means they come up with the that facility and they give the.
But somewhat there is one a positive point in the point of Navid sir, because if students are wearing the same uniform in the school, then somewhat they were lose their identity and individualism. So according to the Navid sir, it is somewhat true.
So I also add one point. Students are recognized by their uniform in big cities. You also know that. I also know that. At that point, if we have same uniform all over the world, what will happen? It will happen like a next level. So they will introduce their schools by their uniforms, and their facilities. First, student and their parent will see the school uniform, not their education, because it's fully based on their uniforms. So this is my point, to by recognizing these uniforms. So they have to wear uniform.
So I am agree with you that uniform can help to create uniformity in the class or in the school. Means if the poor there are poor students also and rich students also. But if the rich student is wearing the expensive or fashionable clothes and the poor students are not able to wear that type of so this will be the means we know the code that there is a some difference between so as like that. But so if there is a uniform, so that can be avoided by the uniform. Means rich students also wear the same uniform and poor people will wear the same uniform. So there will be a uniformity in that, and the poor students will not feel insecure about their clothes or their or means behavior of the behavior in the schools. They can mingle with the rich students also, and there is a means they can uniform can break the class barriers also. Means there is a one group that that group is of rich students, and there is one group of poor students. So if they are making a group, so it can be a barrier, means it can be a barrier for the school. But if the uniform is there, so anyone can't see the identity, or we can't identify the difference between rich and poor, so it can help to break the class barrier. And uniforms helps to keep a tab on students during the off campus trips, means study tours are organized by the schools. So in that study tours or the many off campus trips, what happen if the student miss if the one student is missing, so teachers can tag the student by his uniforms only, because he don't know, means there are many students, so they can't recognize by their face, student's face, so they can only recognize by the uniforms of that school. So it is my points.
Also, uniform make unity. They have full like it. It also indicate the discipline. How the students are disciplined by their wearing uniform or not. And it's also make a unity by the student who are rich or poor. They don't differentiate that. Uniform is only that way that it is not differentiating any caste, any people, any person. The person is black or white. It doesn't depend upon that. So it has also created a unity, and it is also created a discipline to how to wear a clothes. School also suggests us to how to wear it properly. Don't wear like anything, like another person. So it can also teach us about discipline.
Yes.
So this is my point.
Means it
Yeah.
brings a different kind of attitude in children
Ah.
from their childhood.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
It is true. And what do you think, Mukund sir?
According to me, uh,
Speak loud.
according to me, yes, it is necessary to enforce uh, uniforms in school because it indicates that we are the students who goes to school. My second point is that wearing uniform, it also indicates unity among children. It doesn't it doesn't indicate any type of religious, cultural differentiation um, as uniform is same.
Yes.
I want to add some point. Like it can create a school identity also. Like uniform are notable piece of recognition. Like by the uniform are the style and reflect the school's name. So with this, that students wearing the uniform of a particular school are the representative of that school. So with this, that with this student wear it very pridefully. So uniform can be kept also.
Yes, it
And
is true because it boosts the reputation of the school and university, and also it distinguishes the one university from the another university. Yeah, and outsiders can easily get in which school the kid is studying now.
yes, and it uniform also avoid competition also, means as I said before that there is a competition between rich and poor. So as the uniforms are same, so it can help to avoid the competition also. So I want to add this point.
And sometimes it will be necessary for the school because if you don't inform the uniform to the schooling children, so it will be like the fashion show.
Yes.
Every student wear the clothes like they like
Uh,
how to wear, or it can be misbehave their basis of the clothes.
Daylight clothes.
Yeah, so that's why uniform will be compulsory.
Uniform also avoid the bullying in the school.
Yes.
Like with the uniform, the children cannot be compared with their studying and their brand style. So with this, the student won't be able to compare with each other and not be able to bully each other.
Yes. Yeah, bullying is the main thing that with the uniform also the student can face the bullying also. Means if the some student of one area are going to the school which enforce the uniform, and some students are goes to the that type of school that doesn't enforce the uniforms. So that does means the second students can bullying can be bull that uniform students, like means your school is enforcing you the uniforms and like that also.
Yeah, and as we know, the children are bunking the lecture.
Yes.
If there is a no their clothes
Yes.
for the
Uniform
uniforms
is
for
not
the
there.
school, so they can easily go outside from the schools and
Yes.
bunk the lecture, and it may be the unbehaved work outside the school, so it will be bad for them and their future. So if there is a enforce the uniform, so they have a fear to go outside, because they have fear to no one anyone can see me on the
Yes.
uniform, and so that's why it should be the enforce the uniform.
Yeah.
It is also recognized by their teachers if they are wearing the uniforms in the
Yes.
So
colleges.
students
They can
can't
easily
bunk
and
the
they can
class.
easily spot them.
Yes.
Yes.
As we heard opinion of all the participants, now we are concluding our topic. It is necessary to children. It is necessary to enforce uniform for the school children or not. So there are some positive points also, like it avoids children from bullying each other. It helps to children being disciplined. And it helps to create a uniformity also. And there are some drawbacks also, that poor people cannot buy the three or more sets of uniform, and they are not able to maintain it throughout the year. So, but it is can be taken as a measure by the government also.
Yes.
So, from this conclusion, we can say that yes, it is necessary to enforce uniform for school children.
Yes.
So like, subscribe and share our channel and follow our social media pages. Thank you.